Are you longing for a life filled with passion, purpose, and freedom, but feeling unsure if it's the right path for you? Maybe you're curious or scared about making the transition. Worry no more, because in this video, I'll tell you all about how I transitioned from corporate to freelancing and entrepreneurship. So, before diving into photography and teaching online full time, I worked as an IT analyst for an international bank. Surprisingly, I thought it was my dream job. It provided stability, matched my values, and the pay was great. But why did I leave? Well, that's a story for another time, but don't worry, I won't keep you waiting too long. I've already filmed that video and it's coming soon, so make sure to hit that subscribe button to be the first to catch all the juicy details. In this video, though, my goal is to share my journey with you and offer insights that might resonate with you. Maybe you're feeling stuck in your office job, sensing that something is missing and there's more out there waiting for you. Or perhaps you've recently taken the leap into freelancing or entrepreneurship and are navigating the transition. Whatever your situation, I hope you'll find something valuable in what I have to share. I know from experience that transitioning from a corporate job to freelancing or starting your own business can be really intimidating. There are fears and uncertainties that come with the territory. In this video, I'll focus on some of those fears and share how my husband and I managed to navigate them during our very own transition. So let's tackle the first hurdle: financial insecurity. It's completely natural to worry about your income stability when transitioning from a reliable corporate job to freelancing or entrepreneurship. The ups and downs of irregular payments and the uncertainty of finding clients can really keep you up at night. I know, because I've been there too. Actually, this was a major concern for us, especially since we made our transition during the pandemic. With our photography gigs drying up due to event cancellations, we had to pivot quickly. While we could still do remote photo shoots for businesses, the bulk of our projected income came from selling online courses on platforms dedicated to e learning. So before we made the leap, my husband and I crunched the numbers. In our corporate jobs, my husband and I were earning around 70,000 pesos per month, which is roughly $1,300. Not too shabby for a family of three in the Philippines. This income actually allowed us to cover our condo, car payments, and enjoy the occasional vacation. But here's the thing: corporate jobs often mean trading time for money. We reached a point where we craved more time with our family and more freedom to pursue our passions. So my husband did some digging and discovered the potential for passive income through selling online courses. So we partnered with established e-learning platforms like Skillshare and Udemy. And at that time, it seemed like a smart move. So instead of starting from scratch and launching courses using our own website, these platforms provided us with an opportunity to showcase our skills and reach a wider audience. What's more, these platforms offered insights into potential earnings based on course topics. Platforms like Udemy even provided estimates of potential income for various courses, giving us a clear picture of what to expect. Let me show you. So, for example, on Udemy, there's this tab here for insights. So, when you go to Marketplace Insights, you just type in the topic that you want to teach. For example, let's say in my case, I want to teach, let's say, iPhone photography. So when you click on it, it will show you how much is the top monthly revenue for that topic. And this is the median monthly revenue. Now, you don't want to aim for the median, right? You want to aim for the top monthly revenue. So that's what we have been doing. So we create courses, best-selling courses, so we get this top monthly revenue. Let's say we want to teach, or we're actually teaching Premiere Pro, but it's not yet a bestseller. But if it becomes a bestseller, this is our potential monthly revenue. So how did we make our decision for this transition? So first, we analyzed how much we were making from our corporate job. So when we started, we were making 700K That's actually combined. That's my husband and my salary combined, and that's per year. And that's peso, by the way. So 700K, it's around $12,700 is how much me and my husband were making combined per year in our corporate job. After 4 years, though, so fast forward 4 years, before we resigned or quit our job, we were making 900K per year. And this is combined. That's my husband and mine's salary. So 900K is around 16K dollars. So how we calculated it is this way. So with online courses, to help you understand our decision, for the online course, I'm gonna make it in months. January, February, March. Just to show you the potential. January, February, March, April, May, June. And what drove us to our decision? June, July, August, September, October, November, December. The thing is with online courses, for example, it can take you 3 months to build an online course. That's actually true for us. That's how long it took for us to publish our very first course. So, first month is $0, second month is zero, third month is zero. But then April, we published the course. We made $5. Why? Because we were new to all this. We didn't have a marketing strategy. People don't know us yet. We didn't have students. So this income made sense. But then it started growing because those e-learning platforms have really good marketing. So we kind of piggyback to their marketing strategy. So from $5, we started earning 100, and it grew and just grew each month. So it can just grow to 1,000, to 2,000, and so forth. Now, if you calculate this in years, so for example, 2020, 2021, okay, yeah, we left our job in 2021. But we made our first course in 2020, I think. 2023, 2024, 2025, and so forth. How we saw it is that, yes, maybe for the first year, we can only earn, let's say, $2,000 for the whole year. So that's just 100K peso. So still, it's no match to what we're earning in our corporate job. But if we dedicate a whole year to making courses, on the next year, we can earn as much as $20,000, which is 1 million pesos. And then if we create more courses, this could double. So this could be 2 million pesos, which is around 40K dollars. And again, if we level up our marketing strategy, if we create more courses, this could double. So 4 million pesos. So it's around 80K dollars. And it could go on and on and on. So this is per year. To making your first 1 million peso, making online courses, it can only take you 1 year. And actually, that's true for us. So as you can see, with our corporate job, we went from 700K to 900K in a span of 4 years. That is slow. And that has a lot of time trading, long hours in the office, and not spending time with my family. Whereas with online courses, when we create a course to publish, we can rest for a month or even 2 months because this income is actually passive. So this computation helped us make the decision or make the transition from our corporate job to creating online courses. So, armed with this data, we weighed our options and analyzed whether diving headfirst into course creation was the right move for us. And spoiler alert, it was. After thorough consideration and calculation, it became clear that while our corporate job provided stability, selling online courses offered greater earning potential and the flexibility we craved. To ease the transition, we made some strategic moves. Before taking the plunge, we diligently saved up money. We also made the decision to sell our condo unit and relocate to a more affordable house. The extra funds from the sale helped us cover our daily expenses as we focused on building our online business. During this time, we also took on freelance gigs like product photography for e commerce and video editing for companies. These additional income streams helped supplement our finances during the transition period. We also made significant lifestyle adjustments and trimmed our expenses wherever possible. We even started a small garden to help reduce our grocery bills during tight financial moments. But the hard work paid off. Leveraging our financial insecurity as motivation, we poured our energy into creating online courses. Before long, we saw a substantial increase in our earnings, and in less than a year, we had already surpassed what we were making in our corporate jobs. So, my main advice here is to prioritize saving, prepare for downsizing temporarily, and utilize all available resources to smoothen the financial transition. It may be challenging, but with determination and careful planning, you can do it too. Another concern when transitioning from a corporate job to freelancing or entrepreneurship is the lack of benefits. Corporate jobs typically offer perks like health insurance, retirement plans, and paid time off, which can be daunting to lose. Personally, I worried about navigating insurance, retirement savings, and other benefits independently. However, with careful planning, this fear can be overcome. My advice here is to prioritize building an emergency fund to cover unexpected healthcare expenses or periods of reduced income. Having a financial safety net in place can provide peace of mind and help mitigate the risks associated with losing corporate benefits. It's crucial to factor in the cost of health insurance premiums and out of pocket expenses when creating your freelance or entrepreneurial budget. Be realistic about healthcare costs and ensure that you allocate sufficient funds to cover these expenses. By planning ahead and budgeting wisely, you can effectively manage the transition and maintain financial stability. Another challenge to overcome when transitioning from a corporate job to freelancing or entrepreneurship is self doubt. Leaving behind the structure and familiarity of a corporate environment can trigger feelings of imposter syndrome, where you question your abilities and fear rejection. This is something I've personally struggled with for a long time. And it's still an ongoing battle. Navigating self doubt, especially in the face of criticism, is a significant challenge for many entrepreneurs. When I published my very first online course, the negative reviews deeply affected my confidence and productivity. What I mean with that is that after I received that negative review, I kind of stopped creating courses for a month. However, in the middle of this struggle, an unexpected opportunity came. I was invited to become one of Skillshare's top teachers, a massive milestone in my entrepreneurial journey. Yet, imposter syndrome persisted even when interacting with other accomplished teachers who shared similar struggles. So, one valuable lesson I learned from these experiences is that imposter syndrome is a common challenge that doesn't necessarily fade away with success. Instead, the key is to persevere, focusing on delivering value to your audience. Over time, as you consistently provide value, the inner voice of doubt tends to quiet down. You also have to avoid comparing yourself to others, but instead measure your progress against your past self. Despite the initial setbacks and ongoing self doubt, my husband and I continued to push forward, and I'm happy to share that we were able to publish a total of 21 Skillshare classes and 10 Udemy courses. And we now have almost 100,000 students around the world. So, reflecting on this journey, I realized that giving in to self doubt would have stopped us from reaching where we are today. So, I'd like to pass on the advice I received from fellow creative entrepreneurs. Acknowledge imposter syndrome, but don't let it hinder your progress. Focus on taking small steps towards your goals and measure your success based on personal growth, not external benchmarks. Comparing yourself to people with years of experience can be detrimental and counterproductive. Instead, prioritize delivering value to your audience and success financial and otherwise, will naturally follow. Second to the last is isolation. Navigating isolation is a common concern for freelancers and entrepreneurs, particularly those who work solo or from home. The lack of daily interactions and the support network found in a corporate environment can lead to feelings of loneliness and isolation. Personally, I experienced these struggles firsthand. Despite having my husband with whom I share similar interests and passions, I sometimes long for that pizza party in the office. Like, seriously. So, to combat this sense of isolation, I discovered the power of accountability partners. So, connecting with individuals who were also transitioning into freelancing or entrepreneurship allowed me to share experiences, challenges, and victories. Regular meetings with these accountability partners filled my social battery and alleviated feelings of loneliness. Additionally, as our income became more stable, we prioritized spending time with family and loved ones. We went on vacations and made a conscious effort to schedule frequent gatherings and hangouts, which not only filled our social batteries but also reinforced the importance of maintaining connections outside of work. By actively seeking out social interactions and fostering meaningful connections with others, I was able to overcome the isolation often associated with freelancing and entrepreneurship. These relationships not only provided support but also served as a source of motivation and inspiration throughout my journey. So basically, I wanted to earn more money so that I can invite my family to more travels and hangouts. Last but not the least is the uncertainty and risk of failure. In a corporate setting, career advancement paths are often well defined, right? Providing that sense of stability and clarity. However, if you're into freelancing or entrepreneurship, it can introduce uncertainties regarding long term career prospects and growth opportunities. For my husband and me, fear of failure was a significant concern when we decided to pursue creative entrepreneurship. To address this fear, we leaned on the close family ties common in Filipino culture. Unlike in some other countries where independence is encouraged from a young age, in the Philippines, it's common for people to live with their parents for an extended period. In our case, knowing that we had the option to return to our parents' home if our plan didn't work out, provided us with a sense of security and courage to pursue our entrepreneurial endeavors. I know this approach may not resonate with everyone, but the underlying message is that sometimes our fears of failure are exaggerated, and the idea of starting over may not be as daunting as it seems. In our case, taking the risk actually paid off, and we successfully transitioned from corporate life to full-time entrepreneurship. So, no, we did not end up in our parents' basement. Today, we no longer crave the security of a corporate job or the familiar routines of office life. Instead, we embrace the freedom that comes with being entrepreneurs. Our workdays are shorter, allowing more time for self-care and family. Vacations are no longer a rare treat, but a regular occurrence. And we have the opportunity to plan for our future while enjoying the present moment. But if there's one thing that I want for you to take away from this video, it's this. You have the power to create the life you want. While the journey may not always be easy and doubts may arise along the way, or all the time, true failure only happens when you give up on your dreams. So don't let fear hold you back. Invest and believe in yourself. Maybe take courses or read books. Start small and take consistent action toward your goals. Life is short, but there's still time to pursue your dreams, so go for it. And that wraps up this video. I hope I've been able to instill the courage you need to take that leap or to keep pushing forward. Remember, nothing truly worthwhile comes without its challenges. Easy may be comfortable, but it's also boring. So go out there and chase after your dreams. Seize the opportunities and make things happen. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button because I'll be sharing more insights and experiences from this journey. Until next time, take care and goodbye.